the lawsuit she filed against Nicki Minaj and her husband, Kenneth Petty.
I saw the girl 8 o'clock in the morning for school. I bumped into this girl named Jennifer.
All right, fam, buckle up because things just went way left between Cardi B and Nicki Minaj again. But this time, we're not just talking about a little Twitter spat. Cardi went all the way and threw some serious shade at Nicki's husband. And trust me, the internet is absolutely losing it. So what really happened? And how did Cardi manage to get herself into this level of drama? Let's dive deep into the messy world of Nicki Minaj, Kenneth Petty, and Cardi's latest move that has everybody talking. Oh, and just when you thought you'd heard it all, there's more tea spilling, and you won't believe the latest twist. Stick around, because this one's a roller coaster. Okay, y'all, we need to start with the latest scandal involving Nicki Minaj's husband, Kenneth Petty. This isn't just some random headline either. It all started a few days ago when that interrogation tape of Kenneth leaked online. And let me tell you, what's on that tape? It's jaw-dropping.
Your name?
Kenneth Petty. And occurred it. I saw the girl 8 o'clock in the morning for school. I bumped into this girl named Jennifer. And
Kenneth was being interrogated over allegations of seriously assaulting a girl named Jennifer back when they were teenagers. Now, he did serve time for this.
Suit she filed against Nicki Minaj and her husband, Kenneth Petty, of harassment and intimidation. Please welcome Jennifer Huff and her lawyer, Tyrone Blackburn.
But the case resurfaced when Jennifer decided to sue both Nicki and Kenneth, accusing them of trying to get her to recant her statement, lying about several things. Like, who even forgets the name of their friend who's supposedly a part of the story? He couldn't even remember how old he was during the incident. But here's where things get really messy. Jennifer has receipts. She has medical reports, photos of her injuries, and forensic evidence that all point to one thing. She's been telling the truth all along. And the fact that all this is coming out now, well, people have opinions, especially because of Nicki's high-profile status. But y'all, that's just the beginning of this saga. Cardi B saw all this mess unfolding and decided to get a little shady. No surprise there, right? Just a few days ago, Cardi did a maternity photo shoot in New York, which should have been all about celebrating her baby bump. But nope, the internet quickly noticed that the graffiti in the background had the phrase "Homesick PD" scrawled all over it. Now, everyone was like, hold up, is she throwing shade at Kenneth being on house arrest for his past? Let's just say the timing and the setting didn't seem like a coincidence. As soon as those photos hit social media, Nicki's fans, aka the Barbs, were not having it. They dragged Cardi all over Twitter, accusing her of using her maternity shoot to throw dirt on Kenneth. And trust me, it didn't take long for Cardi to clap back. She went off, claiming that she and her team didn't even notice the graffiti on the wall. In her words, they were rushed, and the shoot was leaked before they could even go over every detail. But do we really believe that? Now, here's where it gets interesting. Cardi doubled down, saying that if she really wanted to shade Nicki, she would have posted a whole lot more when Kenneth's interrogation tape leaked. Like, y'all, this is coming straight from Cardi's mouth. She made it clear that she's not here for that kind of drama. Or is she? The thing is, some people aren't buying Cardi's explanation. If you look at the photos, the word PD is right there in the background. And let's not forget, Kenneth was placed under house arrest for 120 days just last year for violating his probation after trying to taunt Offset. So yeah, the word homesick in the graffiti hits a little too close to home, if you catch my drift. Fans are divided. Some think Cardi was just being messy, while others believe it was a huge coincidence. But I want to know what you think. Was Cardi being shady, or was this just a case of bad timing and unfortunate graffiti placement? Speaking of Kenneth Petty, let's not forget how deep his legal troubles run. He was sentenced to time behind bars for his crime against Jennifer, and even though that happened years ago, Jennifer's trauma didn't end there. She recently came forward to say that she's still afraid for her safety, especially after the harassment she faced from Nicki and Kenneth's team. I mean, imagine living in fear for years, and then having the person who harmed you become even more powerful and influential. That's the reality Jennifer's been living in. Jennifer went on the record, saying she felt like she had no choice but to speak out. And honestly, who could blame her? When someone tries to intimidate you into silence, it's hard to just sit back and take it. She even mentioned that she was terrified when she found out Kenneth was marrying Nicki Minaj, because suddenly, this wasn't just about Kenneth. It was about the global fame and influence of his new wife. Now, let's zoom out for a second and look at the bigger picture. Cardi and Nicki's beef goes way back, but this whole situation with Kenneth has added a new layer of messiness. Cardi throwing shade about Nicki's husband's legal drama is just another chapter in this never-ending feud. From physical altercations at Fashion Week to these subtle and not so subtle jabs on social media, it seems like the drama between Cardi and Nicki just won't die. And the fans? Oh, they are eating this up. Barbs versus Barty Gang is a battle we see playing out all over Twitter every time something like this happens. But with this recent maternity shoot drama, things just hit a whole new level of pettiness, pun intended. But the real question is, why now? Why did Cardi choose this moment to allegedly shade Nicki? Could it be that Kenneth's legal situation is putting a lot of pressure on Nicki, and Cardi just couldn't resist taking a jab? Or maybe, just maybe, maybe Cardi knew the timing would make the internet go wild. Either way, it's clear that this isn't the last we'll hear about this. And let's be real, the timing of the shoot, combined with the history between these two rappers, makes it hard to believe that this was just a coincidence. After all, Cardi has a history of throwing shade at Nicki's husband, so it's not too far-fetched to think that this was intentional. As for Nicki, she's remained mostly quiet on this particular drama, but it's only a matter of time before we see how she'll respond. Nicki's no stranger to clapping back when people come for her or her family, and her fans are probably already waiting for her to address it. Whether she'll take the high road or go all in with her response, only time will tell. And as we've seen before, when it comes to Nicki Minaj, nothing is off the table. So what do y'all think? Was Cardi B being shady with her maternity shoot, or are people just reading too much into the situation? And do you think Nicki will finally speak up about all of this? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more of this messy drama. You won't want to miss what's coming next because trust me, this feud is far from over. There you have it, y'all. Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, and the never-ending drama. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more updates because the tea just keeps spilling. And don't forget to check out our other videos where we dive into even more celebrity scandals. Trust me, it's about to get wild up in here.